need to get his hands dirty, get onto the how. I need a volunteer.
I think Maggie.
Yeah, excellent, cool. So, why would somebody want your products or service?
It will improve their health.
Okay, fabulous, great. And what is it that you do?
I show people how they can change what they currently purchase to products that have no toxic ingredients.
It's nice. So how does that work? Do you have a really short, sort of one sentence or two sentence testimonial or story? It could be your own story as to how it's actually worked for you or how it's worked for someone else.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Well, being a female, and we have all sorts of issues.
Yeah.
Really cool products in the range that will help us ladies with their issues.
Yes. And the guys still need to know that because
they do.
Wives get a bit cranky sometimes, don't they, with all of this stuff? Yes. So the guys might be going like that, but you do need to know.
Age is irrelevant. It's the issue.
And what do I need to do if I want to find out more?
Please talk to me.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Cool. So how would this be? Is it Margie? Is that how I say your name? Yes. So how would this be for 40 seconds? Hi, my name's Margie and I work for New Ways. I help people to improve their health out of sight. The way that we do that is by helping you to make small improvements to what you are currently doing that can make all the difference. And certainly, if any of you girls or any of you guys can relate with maybe your wives or girlfriends, we have a few female issues that we need to deal with, and we have a way to help you to deal with that, relieve the symptoms, and generally make us nicer people to be around. If you want to know any more about any of this, please come and have a one-to-one with me or have a chat with me afterwards.
Oh,
How is that? And what it is...
Ruth is a pouring party.
But you can do that. Literally, just following this, just saying to yourself, why is it important what I'm going to say? What am I going to say today? How does that relate to people? And what do they need to do if they need to know more? It's really quite simple. But was that quite engaging? Was that quite compelling? Even though I had no idea what I was talking about. Beauty of it. You can make stuff up and it's great. You did good. Probably got time for one more. Anybody else want to see how that works? No volunteers? Yeah, okay. Cool. Ed's volunteering? Okay, Ed. Why do I need to listen to you talk about sending out cards?
Because it's a physical thing. You can send in the mail, because people get retain your customers.
Perfect. That's what the fact that it's a physical thing and it's in the mail, that's kind of a feature rather than a why I should actually listen to you.
Retain your customers.
Yeah, so it helps me to retain my customers. Fantastic. So what is it? Now it's the physical product bit.
Oh,
So what is the
cards? There's four formats of cards.
Yeah.
The postcard, greeting card, free-file card, and a large card you can send to customers.
Perfect.
People don't really know what to say or what to do, but they remember kindness. And I feel that the card is actually kindness.
Nice. Okay. So how does it work? Do you have a success story or something to tell me how I might be able to take action?
One of the guys here, Kano, was just come here, been here a couple of times. He's a copywriter. And I got on the phone with him after the meeting and said, look, he wants to send a card. So he gave me time. Rang him up, and he said, okay, I want to send a picture of his mum and me together. And he sent a card to mum for her birthday. I said, yes, fine. I explained to him on the phone how to do that.
Yeah.
He went on and sent a card to his mother. Anyway, 2 weeks later, we got a phone call, and he said, Mum rang, and she was crying. So it was really good, and she put that in a private place. There's her and the son in the card with her I love you thing. That was it.
Cried in a nice way. Again, guys, girls can cry for nice things too. That's all good.
I think Maggie's products would stop there.
Okay, great. So what do me neighbours. I'm Ed from Send Out Cards.
It's not me.
Yeah, I'm just taking this morning. That's got to be unfunny, Hakim. I'm sorry. That's got to be $1. So my name's Ed and I work with Send Out Cards. And Send Out Cards is a way for you to retain your customers and keep them really happy. What it is we send out a physical card. You can choose from a whole range of cards in 4 different sizes to send out and send a message to your prospects and your customers. I'll give you an example of how it works. We actually did a little test, and you guys can have a free test as well if you want it. And I helped a guy to send out a card with a photo of him and his mum to his mum. When the card arrived, his mum was so happy, she was in floods of tears. And that's just his mum, and she loves him anyway. Imagine what your customers are going to be saying about you. So if you want to know more, come and grab a one-to-one with me or have a chat with me afterwards. Okay? So there you go. Taking notes, you guys. 40 seconds for next week.
Show the video,
So that's how it works. That's how you can apply this. And believe me when I say you can apply this to absolutely any length of presentation. You can do 5 days and just loop each chunk of content around this. That's why you can see people do 5 days with hardly any notes. Because all they need to remember is what's the why, what's the what, what's the how, what's the what if. And if they can keep looping through that, you really don't need many notes. And so it gives you that confidence, it gives you that knowledge that you're going to retain your audience and keep everybody engaged. So does anybody have any questions? All makes sense? Perfect. Look, if you do have any questions, if you want to know of any other situations where it might work, do feel free to come and have a chat with me afterwards. I will be hanging around for a little bit before I go and join my hubby at Easter. But I really hope that you'll start to see some benefits from this. Enjoy, have some fun, and I shall come back in a few months to check up on you.